This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Spartans. They strike first in this national title bout.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. First play looking to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, Memphis. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the San Jose State offense. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They keep him guessing with a run. Breaking tackles.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Catch made over the middle. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Defensive backs up on the line, showing press. They bring him down. That play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Tight end goes in motion. How about this on 1st and goal? A handoff to the receiver. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's in! Touchdown, San Jose State! Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he's going to bring this out a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it with room to run. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Movement here from the tight end. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, San Jose State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Wants to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw again. Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
complete to the tight end. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. He couldn't stop him there. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Spartans offense back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, they seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The defense all over it to stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Throw forward on third and short. A short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, Greg, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
He hands it off from the gun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here we go. Seventh play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Short pass finds the tight end. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Love the call here on third and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough. Has a path to the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll try to run this one in. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Spartans. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble to his left. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. To dart to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to throw now on first down. Looking to the end zone. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
14.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the... Makes a tackle into the clear. Look out, he's loose. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Memphis. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back out there now. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They keep him off bounds with a run. Fights back to line of scrimmage, avoids the safety, but nothing more.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They look to throw it here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Powering through a tackle. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. Ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And that will give them the lead now. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved. Gets a big gain with a nice throw. And now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes a quick grab. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Kirk, Memphis has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, San Jose State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game. He's able to do that right here.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's a run to the left. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's an outbound. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
A completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the San Jose State offense. Comes a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at 48.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That's solid run, good for first down yardage. And the same runner's got it again. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Offense facing second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a 4th and goal situation.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down, needs this. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. Quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that to me is probably the ball game.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and long here. Looks like the defense is set up expecting a run call. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game. They don't get the snap off in time. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Obvious false start there, moving too early. They'll mark off the penalty yardage. It's half the distance to the goal. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Touchdown, Spartans. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Is that a championship-winning play, a defensive score to take the lead in the fourth quarter?
Could we potentially be looking at the MVP of the national championship game after that play? Big-time stop by this defense, but more importantly, taking matters into their own hands and putting 6 on the board themselves. Interesting now to see how this game will finish.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep for late-game heroics. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a...
It's a fumble. The offense recovers the fumble with the clock winding down. That would have been a crucial turnover. And that'll do it. We have a national champion.